You know how sometimes you just want to go somewhere cozy and quaint and inviting with some of your favorite people and eat some delicious food? If you are in or near Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, or are going there soon, I have a perfect place for you. So stay tuned as I tell you all about the Tomato Pie Café. Before we get into the details, I want to clarify that I'm talking about the location in the beautiful and historical town of Lidditz. But just FYI, they do have a location in Harrisburg as well. Okay, so the first reason I think you need to go here is something I've actually already mentioned, and that would be the fact that it is in Lidditz. So this is one of the coolest and most beautiful towns in Lancaster County, and it is filled with shops that are local and eats that are local, and the Tomato Pie Café is in a really great spot in Lidditz, what I kind of consider the heart of Lidditz, right across the street from the beautiful Lidditz Springs Park, and really close to the railroad tracks as well. Now, I have not been to all of the places in Lidditz, but I think it's safe to say that the Tomato Pie Café is quite the diamond amongst many gems in this town. After you enjoy your stop at the cafe, you could literally spend the rest of the day walking around town and checking out all the places, and even get some desserts or treats to go from a variety of shops and eateries. Okay, so the second reason I think you have to go here is probably the most important, and it is about the spectacular food. And really this could be like reasons 2 through 20 because they have such a delicious variety of food to choose from. If you have watched some of my other videos, you know how much I love Pennsylvania Dutch style food, which Lancaster is filled with. However, there are times when I just crave something a little different, a little lighter, and maybe a little more unique, and so this place really filled all those slots. And the day I went with my parents and we each got a different dish, so I'm happy to talk about those now and kind of give you my opinion about all those different foods we ate. But first I want to show you this little part of the menu. It's called This and That, and so I'm going to get to the muffins later because that was spectacular, but I just want to kind of show you how much of a variety they have here and how unique these dishes are. And I really like the fact that they have options for those who need it. They have vegan options and gluten-free, so I just think it's a great picture here of how neat and special these dishes are and the variety that they offer. Okay, so now we're going to talk about their signature dish, the tomato pie. So when I ordered this, I had to order it, of course, because it's their signature dish. It's what the place is named after. But I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know if it was kind of like a glorified pizza. I didn't know what it was. But it came out, and it was like literally a little pie. But the top was cheese. It was like crusty cheese, which was delicious. And the inside was more cheese and tomatoes and lots of seasoning. So really good, flaky, yummy crust on the sides and the bottom, and then just this delicious cheese tomato mix all throughout. It was really, really good. My mom got a salad, which was actually very smart because she wanted to save room for their delightful desserts, which was a good move. I'd recommend that. But it was very crisp and fresh and in season. It was a really good salad. My dad got the quiche and he really loved it. He gobbled that right up. I'm not a big quiche person, but I will say that what I don't like about bad quiche is when it's runny and gooey. This was not. This was really well formed and there's no runniness in it at all. It was really well done and he really liked it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the showstopper of our visit, and if you watched my top 10 foods of the summer, this was number 1, and I'm going to tell you all about why. So I'm talking about their blueberry lemon curd muffin. So muffins may not seem very spectacular to you, but the way they do them at this place is spectacular. They take a really delicious, pretty large muffin that's really airy and flaky inside and moist, and they grill it in some sort of delicious butter, but they grill it. So that's their secret, is they put this butter on there and they grill the top. As you can see, it's like crusty buttery in the top and then flaky and moist in the middle. It was so good, like surprisingly, amazingly good. We also tried the peaches and cream muffin as well as a scone, and they both were very delightful and yummy, and I also like those a lot, but still the blueberry lemon curd muffin was like the number 1 thing for sure. Now I'm going to share the menu with you and kind of show you the differences between what we saw in the summer and then what they have now in the fall. I just kind of want to point this out because they do change their menu to fit the season, and I love when restaurants do that. They bring out the best, freshest stuff per season, and they definitely do that here. Another good reason to go here, I think, is that they do employ and support other local shops. They get all their desserts from the Cake and Cup Bake Shop, which is literally just right down the street. I'm going to show you a map here. It's really, really close, and I love that. They're working together to produce great stuff for their customers. They also have specialty coffee here, so I'm going to show you a screenshot of that. They use an exclusive blend of specialty Brazilian coffee, and they partner with Passenger Coffee Roaster, which is based in Lancaster County. It's another local kind of partnership, and I just love that about them. Okay, the last reason I'm going to list is special to me and probably many other people, but they have outdoor dining and you can bring your dog. So this little adorable puppy was there with his owner, and I asked if I could get a picture and put him on my YouTube video, and she said yes, so here he is. And I love that. I love that you can bring your little dog and sit outdoors and enjoy the cafe food with your person and your dog. One last piece of information I'm going to throw at you is just to tell you about the owners. Their names are Chris and Karen Fisher, and I believe a lot of their family helps them with these places, but they kind of describe this place on the website as a urban style eatery where you experience a simple but artful menu, executed to perfection both visually and tastefully. So that's straight out of their website, and I think that's a great way to describe this place. So I want to throw this into the video because it's really just a really good description. I love it when I get to explore and find some new amazing Lancaster treasures, and I also love it when I get to tell you all about it. So I hope you enjoyed this, I hope you have learned something, and I hope you go here because it really is a delightful place to stop. If you do, let me know, leave me a comment of what you think and what you ate, what you loved about it. And enjoy your next great adventure.